Hello everybody, it's Thursday, and that, for 2 weeks running, means it's Livestream day. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me know how you're doing, let me know where you're tuning in from. Hi Tony, hi everyone who is here. Hope you're having a great day, and let's go. You'd think I'd have a slicker intro, wouldn't you? You'd think I might. Right. Howdy, I love howdy, that's so good. Howdy. I feel like you can't really say howdy in a British accent. Howdy. The first word is going to be Dungeons and Dragons. If anyone plays Dungeons and Dragons, let me know what character you play and all of that stuff. If you don't know it, it's great. It's basically just an excuse to get together with your mates and play pretend, but in the best way. So this is a tune for Dungeons and Dragons. It's kind of like fantasy. I was thinking of like Lord of the Rings, like big sword fighting and all of that. So from epic to equally epic, but in a more chill way. Resting. If you are resting, this is for you. If you're enjoying the video, why not like it and share it with your friends? You can just copy it and paste it into a chat and say, hey, why don't we have Handpan Thursday? Because they might want to join us too. Share it on your story. All of that stuff is all great. Resting. Let me know how you like to rest best. The besting resting is, I don't know, listening to Handpan tunes. When everything is improvised. on this show, which it means it's fun. Resting. hope that felt restful. And yeah, thank you. And thank you if you did invite friends to come, because that actually seemed like it did boost the numbers. So maybe I should say it again. Do invite your friends. And thank you all so much for being here. It's such a joy and a treat to get to share music on a Thursday. I really miss it when I'm not doing it. Like, I've been busy for quite a few weeks, and I'm not going to be here next week, so I'm telling you that now. But when we get to do it, it's fun. Yay. Okay, right, Bombay Mix. Is that a British thing? Do you have that in America? Bombay Mix is like, how do you describe Bombay Mix? It's like crisps. It's like savoury snacks. And it's like trail mix, but it's spicy. And it's kind of like little hard peas and stuff. Do you know what Bombay mix is? Anyone? Anyone from? I'm suddenly like, is that like Bombay mix? Like from Bombay, bits and bobs in it. Hello, is that a thing? Chex mix, Chex mix, like Tex mix. I don't know. I don't know if you know what that is. Trail mix, yeah, trail mix. I feel like trail mix is sweet, right? It has sweet bits in it, but Bombay mix is distinctly like savory and like maybe a little bit spicy. Anyway, I'm gonna play something a little bit spicy. Okay, I need to check out Chex Mix. That sounds delicious. If it's similar, if it's the same. But yeah, there you go. We've learned something. Cultural exchange. something spicy. And sorry if that cut out for any of you. I don't know why it happened, but hopefully we're all back now. If you're back, let me know. That's the you know, when they do the register and it's like, if you're not here, just let me know. Silly thing to say. Right, I'm going to carry on with the D&D theme with Natural 20, which is, if you don't know, the best roll that you can get, because it's a 20-sided dice and you get a 20 without any additions. And I just feel like that makes me think of when everything in life goes really well, which does sometimes happen. Like, you know, I don't know, like, I think of it with travel, like with travel karma or travel luck a lot. Like, sometimes you get a really bad journey, right? But then you never think about those times that you just get to the station and the train's there and it just zoops on, and then you go and then the next connection's just there and you just like stroll right in and everything's perfect. So you only notice the bad journeys, but sometimes everything just goes great. Oh yeah, and I feel like it's like karma because it adds up to 0. Like, sometimes you have really good journeys and sometimes you have truly terrible journeys. And it's always the terrible journeys when you're like doing something important. But anyway, you've got to take those times to appreciate the good journeys and the natural 20s in your life. While I was playing that, I was thinking about like this idea that we all have tiny superpowers. Like, some people can like guess people's foot size, or some people can always put the USB in the right way around. And I feel like if I could have one superpower, like small superpower, I would love to just always have good travel karma. Like when there's a choice of two like routes, I would always choose the correct one. That would be such a good superpower. If you have a superpower, let me know. Right. The phrase is just one more box while moving, like, oh my gosh, yeah, while moving house. That's such a classic one, like one more box, moving one more box, and there's so many more. So this is going to be like a ploddy little one more box, because it's never just one more box. One more box. That was fun. Thinking about one more box. Moving house, packing is just one of the most endless tasks, isn't it? Right. What? This is a good question. Okay, so why do handpan makers come up with names for scales? It's a really good question. It's because if you have a D minor, like this is a D minor scale, so it goes like D, E, F, G, A, D, da, da, da. That tells you that it's going to sound like a D minor scale, but it doesn't show you the order of the notes on it. So this particular instrument jumps, boom, bing, boom, 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 boom. So it's like missing out those notes in between, boom, 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 boom. So the makers have decided what the order of the notes is going to be. So we call them made up names to sort of show the difference between different layouts. So you might have a different pan that's also D minor, but it's got the notes in a slightly different order. Is kind of the reason, but also the reason is I feel like people just want to be different. So if you hear me talking about the names of these pans and I'm like, D curd, C golden gate, that's what they mean. So if you do, head over to my YouTube channel, which you definitely all should, and make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. You'll see me talking about these different pans in more detail and why they make the different sounds they make. But you'll see some funny names for them, and that is why. So, great question. Right. Dancing in the mushroom rings. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm just picturing like tiny little fairies dancing around. Or maybe grown up humans dancing around, whoever. But people dancing in the mushroom rings. singing the mushroom rings. I feel like we've had lots of like jigs today. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling like that dancey. Yes, yeah, you might have noticed Amy Naylor is in the chat and she's got a single out today. If you want a tune all about not chopping down nice trees, then you should check out Amy Naylor's single out today, The Felling of Covington Pear. It's dope. It's got Handpan and singing in it. Listen to that. And then once you've listened to that, you can listen to some of my songs as well. But really, go and check that one out first. Amy Naylor's got a new song out today. Right. Autumn red wine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's that weather, isn't it? Where you come home and you're like, oh, sweet relief. I can come in. I can have a glass of whatever I want in the autumn red wine. And keep those words and phrases coming in, folks. They are awesome. Right. Coming in. I feel like, okay, a good glass of red wine, especially in autumnal red wine, it's like warming. It's good body. I don't really know much about wine. And it's that thing of being inside when it's cold outside. And thank you to everyone who's saying lovely things in the chat. You are all awesome and kind and amazing. And keep those words and phrases coming in. Autumn red wine. red wine. Please do keep those words and phrases coming in. Had a lovely suggestion. So wherever you are, let's just take some breaths together. it's such a treat to get to slow down and play a slower breathing song. Keep those words and suggestions coming if you want your word made into handpan music. Word or phrase. This phrase is home making stock. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. This is especially exciting because I know it's what I'm going to have for dinner. So yeah, I mean, a homemade stock, is there anything better? Surely not. Hopefully it's umami, heavy, weighty, spicy, all of those delicious flavours. Tasty stock. Alright. Some great suggestions coming in. I'm glad that everyone's enjoying it. If you are really enjoying it, you can donate in various ways. You can hit the donate button, or you can buy me a coffee, or various ways if you want to. Or you can really help me out by making sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're watching and liking the videos over there. I just made a really cool video with Amy. It's all about September, and we filmed it on top of a very blustery hill. Well, actually, we were going to film it in a woodland, and then it started chucking it down with rain. And if you know much about handpans, you know that they don't get on very well with the rain. So we had to run down and hide. We had to hide in the tunnel and like wait for the rain to stop. So if you want to check all of that out, and the lush, verdant British countryside, because it had just rained on it, head over to my YouTube straight after that and watch that. See if you can tell that we were still slightly rain-soaked. And watch the videos, like them, write the comments, all of that good stuff. You know it. You are awesome. Thank you for supporting me. It really does make a difference. Every few likes and it's a banger. Amy, not at all biased, Amy says it's a banger. But yeah, it really does help me watching the videos and liking them and sharing them with your friends. It really, really, really helps. So please do help me keep on growing and doing these live streams for free, which I love doing. So thank you all for all your ongoing support. Right, drag race time. If you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race UK, there's a new episode out tonight and we're all excited. really like doing medleys of people's songs on the spot. If you recognise any of them, 10 points. Alright. Late to the party. Never late, always welcome. Whenever you join the live stream, you are welcome. But if you did miss the live stream, hey, you could always watch it again on YouTube, so don't you worry. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you join. You can always watch it back. Because all of these live streams are actually stored on YouTube for you to go back and rewatch. So next Thursday, when I'm not here, you can all just meet and pick a random live stream and watch that one again. So you won't miss me. You won't miss me. Right, late to the party. This is about like when you don't want to go out, but then you go out and it's good. But that feeling, you know, that I feel like as winter comes, that feeling is coming back, where you've been invited to go out and you know that you will have a good time. You'll see your friends. You'll enjoy it. But that moment when you're like, but I'm already in my pajamas, and you have to go out. So this is about that moment of like pulling on your outside clothes or like whatever it is that makes you go out and see your friends. And thank you so much, Judith, for donating. I really, really, really appreciate that. So thank you. Late to the party, pulling on your outside clothes, but then maybe, hopefully, it's worth it because you're always welcome at the party. That's when you get to the party and it's good. Yeah, always welcome, whenever. Thank you all so much. I'm going to end with one last tune, which is Fun Dungarees, to which I assume you are referring to my Lucianiacs. The only good thing about the weather getting colder is I get to get the dungarees out again, and they're just the best method. item of clothing. So if you don't already love Lucy and Yak, you should get some. They are incredible. And if you don't already wear dungarees, guys, I can just tell you, they'll change your life. This live stream is sponsored by dungarees. Imagine. Yeah, I'm going to end with fun dungarees, and it's been so much fun being with you all, so thank you. Fun dungarees. Fun handpan times. Thank you all so much. There will not be a live stream next week, but stay tuned. There will be more soon. In fact, there won't be one for the next 2 weeks, I don't think. Probably, maybe. Anyway, make sure you're on my Instagram and all of those places to find out more about when they are. But we'll be back soon. And it was a treat and a joy and a joy and a treat.